What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create an automation that reviews Google Docs files for plagiarism with AI on Make.com. Let's get started. On my Google Drive, I have a folder called Onboarding System, and it has two documents right here. One is a PDF file, and another one is a Google Docs file. So this Google Docs file, we can open it. So this is just a simple blog post that I created about the Roman Empire. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to retrieve the Google Docs file with the blog post. Now, in our case, it is document. To retrieve the document here, we're going to search for Google Docs. And then click on Google Docs. Now we're going to start by listing the documents. So I'll click the list documents module. We're going to create a connection. After creating your connection between your Google Docs and Make.com, here you'll choose your drive and the folder in which the document exists. So our folder is onboarding system. Here you can choose the limit. Click on OK. Now, to see if it's working, we're going to run this module. And you can see we are retrieving our document right here. Now that we have our document, we are going to add another module on Google Docs, which is get content of the document. Now here I'm going to choose our connection, the one that we just created, and then click on continue. I'm going to choose mapping, and then for the document ID, I'm going to add the document ID right here, and then click on OK. Here we can copy the doc ID. That we can run this module and see if it's working. Paste the document ID right here, and then click on OK. And here you can see we are getting the text content of our document. Now, since we have the content of our document, we are going to pass it over to Eden AI. So here I'll add another module. On our apps, I'll search for Eden AI. Here I'll search for detect, and then choose detect plagiar content in text. On the title, we're going to choose the title of our document. And for the text, we're going to choose the text content. For the providers, I'm going to choose Originality AI, and then click on OK. When we run our automation, you can see we are listing our document, we're getting the content of the document, and then we are detecting whether our document is plagiarized. So let us wait and see if our document is plagiarized. To connect Eden AI to Make.com, all you have to do is create an account on Eden AI, and then on Make.com, you will require to copy your API key and connect it right here. Our automation ran successfully. So here you can see the title of our document and the results right here. So our status was success, and our provider was Originality AI, and our plagiar score was 0. That means that our document is 100% original, and it has 0% plagiarized info on our document. Now that we have ran our document to Eden AI and detected whether our content was plagiarized or not, we can choose to add the results into a Google spreadsheet. You can choose to create a Google spreadsheet like this one, where we are calling it Review Google Docs for Plagiarism, and then have 3 columns. So the first is the title, the second one is the status, and the third one is the plagiar score. With our spreadsheet, here we can come and add a spreadsheet right here. So click on Google Spreadsheet and then click on Add Row. Here we are going to choose the method. We're going to select our document. So we're going to select by path, and then click on Review Google Docs for Plagiarism. Our sheet name is Sheet 1. Then here, we're going to add the name of our document. So this is going to be the title. And then here we're going to choose the status. So on results, we're going to choose the status. For the plagiar score, we're going to choose plagiar score right here, and then click on OK. All the documents that we run through Eden AI to detect whether the content is plagiarized will be added right here on our Google spreadsheet. After the automation has run, we can choose to add another module. And this one, we're going to choose email to notify us that our automation has run successfully. And it's going to give us a summary of automation. So here, I'll search for send an email as our module. Choose the right connection. And after choosing the right connection, Here we can choose to add our email address. Our subject line could be in the lines of your plagiarism check results are in. And then the content of our email could be, hey, your plagiarism checks results are in. And then here we can add our document name. You can add our title. The doc ID, can add our document ID. And then for the results, you can add the status of the results. Then click on OK. When we run our automation again, let's see whether automation will run successfully. We ran our automation and it ran successfully. So here we retrieved our document. We got the content of the document. We passed it to Eden AI to detect whether the content is plagiarized. And you can see that our plagiar score is 0 and our status was success. And then we went ahead and added those details to our Google spreadsheet, and we send ourselves an email with a summary of the plagiarism results. When we go back to our Google spreadsheet, you can see we have the name of our document, and the plagiarism status was a success, and the plagiar score was 0. This is awesome. You can choose to unbolden this, just leave it like that. And on our email, you can see the email notification that we're sending to our inbox. So the subject line is, your plagiarism check results are in. And then here is our email. It says, hey, your plagiarism check results are in. And then we are getting the document name, the document ID, and the status of our results, which was a success. We are getting all that by setting up this automation right here. And also copy someone else's blog post and paste it to our document and run it through Eden AI and see if it will detect that the content is plagiarized. We can use this blog post right here and copy it. And then on our document, delete it and then paste our document right here. You can also choose to rename it to this title. Updated on our Google Drive. So now when we run our automation, you can see that it retrieved the document and got the content, and the content is being passed to an AI to detect whether it's plagiarized. So you can see the automation ran successfully. You see our status was a success and the plagiarism score was 0. Let us try a different blog like this parenting one. So we can copy the title, paste it right here. First of all, we can delete this and then paste this one right here. Just bolden it. And then here we can come and copy the text of this blog post. Click on copy. And then here you can just paste it with the formatting and use this as the name of our document. See it updated to our Google Drive. So now let's see if it will detect that our document is plagiarized. To do that, all you have to do is just run the automation. Our automation ran successfully. The status of our results was a success, and the plagiarism score was 0. On our Google spreadsheet, you can see that it added the title of the document, the status, and the plagiar score. And in all the documents, the plagiar score is 0. So for the one that we compared GPT 3.4 to GPT 4, the plagiar score was 0. And the one that we copied from Amy, it's also saying that the plagiar score is 0. Now, when we go back to our email, you can see the email notification that we sent ourselves right here. So the subject line is, your plagiarism check results are in. Hey, your plagiarism checks are in. And we have the name of the document, the doc ID, and the results status, which was a success. This is a simple automation that you can set up right now to review your documents for plagiarism on Eden AI. Here you're we are retrieving the documents and then getting the content of the documents, passing them to AI to detect whether the content is plagiarized, and then adding the status and the results to a Google spreadsheet, and then notifying ourselves via email when the results are in. If you have an automation in mind that you'd like for me to create, just comment down below in the comment section. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.